time to drop.
Welcome back to the Hennisphere, everyone. I know it's been 2 weeks since I last uploaded. I'm sorry. I kind of got burned out doing these two parks in San Antonio just every single week, but I have a big announcement to make. I made an announcement about an Orlando trip happening later this month in my previous video, but I have another one to make, and it's pretty awesome. Some of you know that I work at SeaWorld, but now I officially work part-time at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. That's right, I work for both. I work for the rivals. They both like to talk smack about each other, but I love both of them. I love theme parks in general. So my first shift yesterday for park services was about 11 hours long. Pretty crazy. I'm pretty sunburnt. I'll be honest, I'm not gonna stay here that long. Don't know if I'll ride any rides, but it's awesome. It feels great to support both of these parks. So there are a couple of things I saw yesterday that I want to talk about. So let's go into the park and give them a little look-see. Inside the park now, I do want to give two shout outs. One to Irish Cousins, because you asked so nicely, and another to Conley Stagg, because I know you want to meet me in person. It's just pretty crazy to find a time when I'm here and you're here and I'm not working. That was kind of difficult yesterday, but we'll keep at it. Anyway, because of what I do here, mainly cleaning restrooms and walkways and stuff, I do want to say that if you have to go to the bathroom, try not to use the ones behind me by the park entrance in Los Festivales. These are some of the busiest restrooms in the park. Men's restroom is sometimes overflowing with paper towels and whatnot. There's just so many people here. Yesterday was a Saturday, but I got through it. You can clean those out, no problem. Some awesome news to report. Boomerang is operating again. It's about to drop right about now. And this is supposed to be getting refurbished for 2020. Welcome back, Boomerang. One thing you got to keep an eye out for as you're walking around during Fright Fest is the placement of all the fog machines. Right along here, as we come around Old Blue's Barbecue, you will find a ton of them tucked into the bushes right here. And I'm not sure if they have motion sensors, but every time you walk by one, it goes off. And you will go by about 4 of them on this one turn. Say it ain't so, guys, but Iron Rattler is still running one train off. I can confirm, though, per sources, that the train is here, the second train. It's in the back, it's decoupled, and they are waiting on the front car, specifically the snakehead, to finish getting work done to it. And after that, it'll be recoupled and back on track. I mentioned a little bit in my last video the news about Six Flags trying to purchase Cedar Fair and how it didn't go through. Most of us are pretty happy about that, but I mean, come on, is there any more appropriate shirt to wear other than this? I had to flex on them. And Six Flags people, like, please don't be mad, but my personal opinion, there's a little bit higher quality at Cedar Fair parks, more so than Six Flags parks. I still enjoy Six Flags parks. Maybe someday Texas will get a Cedar Fair park. Maybe. I mean, technically they do own some of the water parks here now. Someday. I'm in front of the train station now in Crack Axle Canyon where the arrival happens, and we have some evidence of the coffin challenge. That was right here. I actually got to look at the contestants as they were in pain, honestly. I feel really bad for the people that decided to do this 30-hour coffin challenge. They were tormented by loud noises, fireworks, the arrival, when that happened, so the sound and everything, monsters are messing with them, pyros going off, and worst of all, there were speakers right next to their coffins that were loud, and I could see the people just not having a good time. They looked to be in pain. I bet some of them did not sleep at all for the 30 hours. I honestly don't know what they won. I saw that only one person out of the 6 had fallen out at around 7 p.m. last night. I hope they all survived good and well, but that just looked like torture. I don't think I could do it. I heard a couple years ago that they got like an 8-minute break every hour, so that makes it more doable. But still, having non-stop loud noises and music and monsters bugging you, I don't know, I would need earplugs for that and a blanket. Fest update without a maze. I'm gonna do Carnival 3D right now. Pretty nervous. I don't really like clowns. So, scratch what I said about Carnival. Unfortunately, I forgot to pick up my Diamond Elite Haunted House wristband at the front of the park, and there's nowhere else to get it besides front of the park and Crack Axle Canyon. Pretty poor layout in my opinion by Six Flags, because 3/4 of the park does not have an area to pick up your wristband. You have to walk all the way to one side of the park to get it. So instead I'm gonna go pick it up and then do Blood Bayou. And Poltergeist is closed. Get well soon, Poltergeist. I do want to talk about something else I said in my SeaWorld video last night. I said that at SeaWorld it felt like the crowds were bigger, more people were taking advantage of the stuff there, better turnout, better park atmosphere, etc. Well, kind of take that back, because last night Six Flags absolutely topped that. The park was packed on Saturday, October 5th. And the lines for the haunted houses were outside of all of the switchbacks. Crazy. There was like 100 people in line for every maze. For Slaughterhouse 6, there was way more than 100, because the switchbacks are very long for that entrance. So, never mind about that. Six Flags is doing pretty well. Well, some more bad news. I've been lied to again. First, I was told I could get my Diamond Elite free haunted house wristband on the boardwalk, and then they told me there that was not true. I could only get it at Crack Axle and front of park, and now that is not true either. I have to go to front of park only to get that free house pass for Diamond Elite. So PSA announcement, if you have Diamond Elite and you're trying to take advantage of the haunted houses with that free haunted house pass, you can only get it at the front of the park. Don't pass it up and go straight to the haunted houses or to the back of the park. Get that wristband first and then enjoy everything else. All right, guys, this is it. So, wristband has been acquired. Although it doesn't look better than the Nixon watch. Shout out Nixon, please sponsor me. It's time to go in. So, yet another change of plans, guys. Blood Bayou is not even open till 7:30, so I can't go. So, I'm actually just gonna go home because I have some stuff to do bright and early in the morning tomorrow, and it's kind of my bedtime already. I'm gonna go home and upload a vlog. It was an interesting day. I'm glad I could pass on some information to y'all about getting the haunted house wristbands for our Diamond Elite, and letting you know that one of the mazes does not open at 6, even though it states the mazes open at 6. Blood Bayou opens at 7:30. I'll do mazes next time. I will have much more time then. That was another day in the Hennisphere.